An advanced feature that's really handy that can be enacted at assignment or post-assignment and primarily used in reporting is the ability to create groups. A group is a logical entity. An individual candidate can belong to multiple groups, and you can set up as many groups as you want. So at assignment, which is in another video, you can put people into groups or put test takers into groups. After the fact, you can either manipulate those groups by editing them, or you can add a new group. So let's create a fictitious use case that says I want my Q4 testing candidates, and I want to report only on those people. So I'm going to just copy that down. Your description could be more descript or less descript. I can actually just do a quick word search. I can say, does anyone have this name? And that's my name, so it ends up in a lot of emails, so I could add them individually. Or I could do an advanced search, and I could say I want everyone created in Q4. So that begins October 1st, and theoretically we would end December 31st, but we're not quite there yet. If I hit search, it'll bring up all of those people, and I could say I want to add those people, 90 of them, to my group. I could also go to the assessment or battery level and say, oh, I want to do something based on really specific demographic criteria. I could also select the demographics of the people I want to and hit search. But let's pretend like I have these 90 people. I'm satisfied with this group. I can save that group. My group was called Q4 Testing Candidates. Where that becomes handy is in my status reporting or checking out results. I can say, let's find something that's been completed quite a bit. Go into this basic language skills test. I can look up those 10 people. It looks like I'm looking them up from 12/18 to 2015 to 12/7 2017. I then have group options here where I can say, actually, I only want my Q4 testing candidates. So that's where that group option becomes healthy or useful at one point. I can also go to my data exports, and some of my more common exports like my raw results. One of the options for this is to select a group. So I could say I only want my Q4 testing candidates as part of whatever search I create. So the group, to summarize, you can establish groups at assignment by creating new groups or adding to existing. You can go to the group screen to add groups after the fact, and you can always append to those groups or remove from those groups from the edit screen. By clicking on the edit button and say, you know what, I don't want this person in there anymore, so they've been removed. You click save and the group is updated. And then you can use it after the fact in your reporting, either via the product results screen or data exports or custom data exports. So group management can be really helpful on your reporting and assembling of candidates.